listening to the Woken Up Woken Podcast. Woke up, friends.
What up,
Welcome.
everybody? Welcome to episode
Welcome.
10.
Episode 10, the end of season 1.
And end of
2020.
2020. Say hello to your friends. I'm Joe D. What up, everybody? What's your names?
I am Mr. F. Price.
Yep. Charles Mendoza.
And this is Woken Up Woke.
Welcome. So we're the first three on. I guess we're going to have some stragglers getting on.
Yeah.
But the goal was to get all the fellas on for the last podcast of this 2020. And it's actually episode 10 of Woken Up Woke. So
Yeah.
a little bit of a milestone.
Yeah, so what's up, guys? How was everybody's Christmas?
It was good.
Yeah.
I got my I should have recorded it, but I didn't. I had plans to record it, but I was FaceTiming my brother, and I knew it was going to be something that if I had recorded it, it could have went viral. You know, my middle son has been asking for a phone for the last 2 years, and I just felt, me and my wife both felt that he wasn't ready for a phone. But now that he's in junior high school, he's playing multiple sports. You know, we have to pick him up. So we were like, he needs a phone. Now he needs a phone because he needs to get in contact with us. Mm. But with my son being the son that he is, always asking and everything, we told him that he wasn't getting one, even though we got him one. But what we did is that we brought him a track phone, the flip phone, like the old school flip phone. So, and then I got that phone and I wrapped it up. And when he opened it, I was FaceTiming my brother. The kid just went to tears and he put the phone on the side. And I said, listen, you said any phone would do you fine. You could call and you could text from that phone. It may take you a little bit of time to text, but you could text. So he was like, no, I'm not taking that phone. And then we had another box because I got him the iPhone. We got him another box where we put that phone into a bigger box. Nice. And then when we gave him that gift next, and when he opened it, first an iPhone case came out, and he's looking at the iPhone case, and my wife says, "You can put that on the track phone." And then there was another box, and he opened up his iPhone, and then he really started crying. He was like, "Oh my God, thank you guys." But I was FaceTiming my brother. I should have recorded it because it was classic. Oh, that's awesome. My older son made it more because he had no idea. He was like, "Oh, you got a track phone!" I was like, "Why are you doing your brother like that?"
Leave it up to older brothers just to make it worse. Yeah. You know, that's funny. That reminds me of a story of when we were in high school, and I was going to get my license, and my dad came home all excited because the post office was selling old post office trucks. You know, the regular like the one where they ride on the wrong side of the street. So he wanted to buy me one as my first car. Right? He's like, no, it'll be cool. He's like, you know, we can paint it all black. And I'm like, no. And no. And he was dead ass serious. And like we fought. I was like, you know what? I don't need my license right now. I'll take the bus. And the cool thing about it is it never ended with him buying me a nice car. He was just gonna buy that piece of shit. I've been literally pulling up to school, like, hey, what up, bro? Hop in the back.
But hindsight's 2020, that would have been fucking great. You would have had like a living room in the back of that shit. Like, look, I could picture like one, you know, like chair there and a rug and a lamp.
Yeah. Some millennial would have turned that into a house.
Serious.
Tiny house. Yes, but deceiving the kids and torturing your kids it's always great. It's a great national pastime for the holidays.
Yeah, I think that's. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't know, but I feel like that's a perk you get as a parent is to just fuck with your kids once in a while.
Why you have kids? I don't know any other reason but to fuck.
I think I do it too much sometimes because like.
That's why you're sitting outside right now.
Yeah, that's why I got sit down. Yeah. Perfect example. Yesterday, Elijah comes home and he got a new puppy. So, his puppy stays in the kennel while he's gone. But we try to check in on the puppy every so often. When he got home, his puppy, the leash got caught to the kennel. So when he got home, he said that he was almost hanging himself.
Jesus.
So he was upset. But it must have just happened. The dog probably heard my son coming in and got excited. So it probably just happened because we would have heard the dog, crying or screaming or something like that.
Right.
So he's all upset. He comes, nobody's looking after the dog. And I was like, okay. So he's getting ready to leave to go back out with his girlfriend. I said, hey, do me a favor. Take your suicidal dog with you so I don't have to hear your mouth if he commits suicide. My wife said, Charlie. Well, I said, too soon? Too soon?
Suicidal.
You and your emo ass dog.
Yeah. I think that's the best part of being a parent is one, if the remote is 10 feet in front of you and you don't want to get up, you call one of your kids to get the remote. I was called from outside the house. To, hey, and I was like, what's up? Oh, I need you to give me the remote. Are you kidding me? So that's one thing I use a lot. And the other thing is just to mess with them at no end.
Yeah, it's funny. That doesn't work with your wife. I've tried that.
That's why you have kids.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you do it.
Yeah. I mean,
remember back in the days, they used to call it sunning. Like you would sun someone, like, just completely herb them and do whatever, take their lunch. That's what kids are. You can legally just sun them. Just sun your son.
I can sun my son. Yeah.
You can sun your son. Just take the food right off his plate. Like, shut up. We'll get another one. There's nothing they can do.
Say something. I dare you.
Yeah, it's great.
Until they turn 18.
Until they start talking back.
Well,
having problems.
Or they're as big as my son.
Have you seen that meme where the guy said he found his kid? He looked through his kid's computer and on his search thing was like how to fight my dad.
How to fight my dad. That's funny. My son turns 13 in like 2 months.
Oh my god.
2-3 months. Jesus. Whatever. Yeah, 2 months. And I always, literally 2 months from today.
Wow.
But or 3 months, I don't know.
Actually, it's my daughter.
Yeah. Actually, what was I talking about? No, but I always promised my son since he was like little and he could talk, and literally he could talk like before 2 years old. Right at 2 years old, he was like having conversations. So I used to just tell him, when you turn 13 for your birthday, I'm just gonna walk up to you and punch you in the face. And I say that to him every year, like that. So now it's getting to it's been like a running gag where now it's real. 13's coming upon us. Yeah.
And now it's put up or shut up time, Dad.
Yeah.
Hang
on, you don't know when it's coming, but it's coming.
We got somebody else.
You should go get one of those air punches. It's a big inflatable fist that you blow up, and then you just punch the shit out of him with that.
I was thinking, I was leaning towards the Hulk hands. I was just gonna put a Hulk hand on it. Just rock.
You can't hear Ro. Can't hear us.
We go through this every week with Ro.
Oh, I'm good now. I'm good.
There you go.
Hold on.
There you
go. Ro looking like a young LL.
You know. Did you exfoliate, Ro? You look you're glowing today. You look younger, healthy.
I mean, I put a little lotion on, lubed up the lips for the guys' parts, for the ladies. Yes. I mean,
yes.
Still single, ladies, if you listen.
Listen, at this point, you got to mix it up. It's got to mix it up.
Can you change your orientation or no? Is that?
Yeah. I didn't know what.
There you go. Perfect. And then he's gone.
Then it's gone.
So that was Roger, everybody.
Turned it too much. Stop turning. There you go.
We're good?
There it is.
Perfect. All right. How's everybody doing?
Good, man. Good. We were just
welcome to episode 10.
No, we were just talking about Charlie and Ev picking on their kids. One of the perks of being a parent.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Nice.
Yeah, I guarantee you, Ro probably knows who lived in that house.
What house?
The kid that Ev slapped when he was a paper boy.
I don't know. the house by where Dre lived. I gotta wait till Dre gets on. We gotta go over some details.
You think
Dre's
other
gonna be
people
like,
are coming on? There's no one else coming on.
Yeah, no,
this is we got 4. You're lucky to get 4.
I'm happy with 4.
I'm kind of envious of Charlie's background. That's nice. Is that a picture?
It's still daylight there. That's the crazy shit. Where the fuck are you?
No,
You're in
I'm
another
not using
time
a
zone.
filter or anything.
It is the East Coast you're on, right? Because that's
Yes,
impossible.
Dude,
Yes,
it's
That's
brighter
fucking
where
crazy.
he's at than it is.
Hold on. I'm looking out my window. No,
It's
that's
literally
not.
nighttime in New York. It's nighttime. In fact, I think it's tomorrow. It's already 2021 in New York.
The sun is setting right there.
Yeah, Florida doesn't care. Florida doesn't care about rules. Laws.
There's no
It really
rules.
doesn't.
There's
like-
no rules of science.
It's like, fuck your planets.
This is Florida,
You
bitch.
stay right there, son. You don't go nowhere. I don't know why they sound like they're from New York and Florida, but
There's a lot of New Yorkers down in Florida.
Next month, I have something big. I ordered it. It's gonna be a big surprise.
oh,
Behind me will be some magic. So
yeah,
it's be coming soon.
you gotta take a shot, bro.
You got one of those
alright.
dolls that we were talking about in the last episode?
Cheers.
Yeah,
That would be
yeah.
great.
Big start. Have you do anything tonight or just hanging out?
I'm home. Trying
You
to
off
stay awake.
tomorrow?
I'm off through the weekend.
Oh shit! You should have told. I mean, maybe I'll make an appearance on Staten Island.
Yeah, I think tomorrow I might be children free.
Nice.
I'm gonna
He's
offer.
gonna punch his
That's
son in
it.
the face.
I'm doing it. I'm going through with it. No,
That's
they will
early.
go to my mother's.
Bro, you're not in Staten Island no more?
No, Jersey City.
He's a Jersey.
Dirty
Jersey.
Jersey.
And
Oh,
then
you in Brick City?
I mean, I'm not in Jersey City. Jersey City.
A nice
There's still white people around me. We're good. Yeah, I was debating on moving into the city because rent has just dropped. But then, my roommate's moving out, so I now have a 2-bedroom for $1,750. So, fuck, it's a good deal. If I want to get somebody in, I can. If not,
Yeah.
it's my place. So.
I love the way you said 2-bedroom, 1750.
That's great.
That's
Trust me.
Charlie, what happened in Florida, man? Hello.
It's Florida.
They get
Apartments are cheap. It's
$7
daytime.
down there.
And
$7.50.
I own my house, 4 bedrooms. Ridiculous. I'm only paying $1,100.
He literally paid $1,100 for his house.
For the whole house. He's done. There's no more payments. That was it.
In Monopoly money. Only in Monopoly money.
Florida,
Yeah.
baby.
Hey, Florida, baby.
$100.
Florida.
The only catch, it's daylight for 18 hours a day, but that's it.
There you go. There you go.
At 80 degrees.
Can't beat that.
Oh man.
Did we discuss topics, or we want to get into that now?
Nothing.
Not yet.
got
not
you
yet.
here.
We was just about to warm up.
I'm the guy who likes to put a little order in this group.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's why we have you.
You're the glue.
So no, you guys.
He's a professional. You're
I
the
just
pro.
sprinkled a little
You're the pro.
dust on there.
Shit. I
So
gotta make sure I go
we
to
were
bed.
gonna do a recap of 2020 here. So thank you. Pardon for the lateness. I had to work last day of the month. So 2020, we want to do a recap on the goods, the bads, especially for one another. Also, our top movies. Some people didn't see any movies, so we added in Netflix specials or any shows you saw that you're like, oh my God, it's my favorite show. Followed by your favorite song. And I wanted to add a little caveat with either your favorite meme or GIF. So, who wants to open up the floor? Let's go with shows or movies first. Let's do a round robin. What shook you up?
We're
What
gonna
show?
do like one by one, or do you want to just?
Yeah,
put it out?
let's do one by one. Yeah, one by one. We'll just go hit around the
Yeah.
group, and then we'll go from there. And then the next one go from there. So I think that'd be a good one. So who wants to go first with favorite movie or show or series they've watched over the COVID experience that got you through it, or just something you were like, oh my God, I couldn't wait for another episode?
Yeah, I got a few. I'll start with my first one, and kind of Joe talked about it on the Ordinary Joe's podcast. But mine was the Queen's Gambit. I really enjoyed it. It was one of was really surprised about it. That's the best time when you watch a movie. You don't really like. I hear people talking about like, oh, I see, oh, I fucking see, I'm gonna play the chess. And so I let the noise die down. I was like, let me just check it out. And from the first episode, I was hooked. I was like, oh. And then it was to that point where it's like, oh, this is good. I gotta watch it.
Yeah, same here. I didn't know it was about chess. I thought it was like some time period, like love story. Just from the trailer, I never really paid attention to it. And then out of literal boredom, I was like, what the hell is this about? And I was like, holy shit, that was fucking good. Like, I don't even think you have to be into chess to like it.
Yeah,
I was telling someone about it, and they're like, oh, I don't like chess.
They didn't get too technical with it, so they didn't lose you. And I just love the whole message of that. With drugs, anything is possible. If, you do volumes as a child, you can do anything.
That was what I got from it.
I was waiting for you to go for like women empowerment. You're like, no, with drugs, you can do.
With drugs, all things are possible. You can be great.
All right.
I mean, that's what I took.
My wife brought that series to the table. So when my wife said, "Oh, there's this show. It's called The Queen's Gambit." That's when Netflix was putting out everything with Queen Elizabeth and Princess Diana.
Queen.
I was like, everything was the crap. I was like, oh my God. And then when I saw that it was chess related, and then she found out it was chess related, she was like, oh, I don't think I want to. We both fell in love with it. That series was just phenomenal.
Nice.
Yeah. So I agree with that. Was a great series.
So very well done, very well acted and well written. So whenever they hit those points.
Yeah, I was raised on playing, going up with the Knowles family, my cousin down the block. So we would go away in the summer and the fall, and you had to know how to play chess. So for me, when I first saw this, I was like, oh my God, it was like this, like Bobby Fischer. I was like, oh, I love it. I can't wait. Searching for Bobby Fischer. I was like, oh, it's going to be great. I love, in the beginning, I hated it a little bit because I wanted more chess personally in the beginning of the movie, but I like how they did that spin, because if they don't do that spin, you guys are not going to appreciate that. The regular, people who just don't like chess at all are not going to be like, oh, what the hell is this thing? Yeah. So it was a very well put together story. Shout out to women right now that are really just dominating like a lot of the big shows that I've been watching, especially doing for my other shows I had to do. So women acting, whether it being black or white, they are just taking off and really knocking out the park. And you know what I loved really about her character is that they made her look so young and innocent to like an adult, to like, I know what I'm doing. And so that was powerful too, just to see her growth. Yeah. And it's going to be interesting to see how they do a season 2, right? Because that's like, you really took me so many places in season 1. Where are you going to really go?
No, it's a limited series. So
I think they're going to do it, bro. It's the most watched every other week. It's back up there in the top 10.
Yeah, I did.
I've never seen a show in the top 10 for so long. That show has been in the top 10.
It goes away for like 1 week and then it's back literally the next day. It's just like, okay.
There was only one other show that was in the top 10 as long as that, and that's my series that it didn't come out in 2020, but it hit Netflix in 2020. And if you didn't like it, there was something wrong with you, and I'm watching it tonight. Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Cobra Kai.
Good segue, man. Everybody is professionals.
Yeah, look at that. Great. Charlie didn't hit the ground running
from
natural. Got a chair background. Look at him.
Yes, but
script.
I love the way they did Cobra Kai. For us that seen it back in the day, and even for my kids that watching it now, it didn't skip a beat. And the way they tried spinning it, who was really the bad guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who was the bad guy in that movie?
Yeah.
It makes you think. So Cobra Kai, hands down, was my favorite series to watch.
That was one of my favorite things about Cobra Kai, was how they took a lot of like fan fiction or theories about the movie, the original one, because that always happens years later. You look back at it like, who was the real bad guy? And when you break it down, Daniel LaRusso in the movie was a fucking prick. He was a new kid in town, but he was an asshole. He had it coming a lot of the times. And so the
what are you talking about? Wait, what?
No, bro, he's right. And his
Wow.
thing
Where
is
they
again,
broke it down in Cobra
every
Kai.
time, but check it out. Every time they show Daniel in the original, he's got some upbeat music, like some real 80s pop, and take it to the limit. You know, something going on, and it makes him look good. If they would have just changed the music and played dark music whenever they show.
We're really gonna argue about this right now.
When he first meets the Johnny's girl.
I am the Black Karate Kid. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you something.
This is why you get beat up all the time in the subway.
I got listen. I got picked on. I did Taekwondo, as a kid, and I got picked on going to all white school. So I felt Danny's story. I didn't have the soundtrack he had. I wish I had that. But I will say, girls with boyfriends or former boyfriends would talk to me, and I would be getting into fights like every fucking afternoon and lunch. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, oh, we're not dating anymore, but like, it's still their property. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I felt him. New kid on the block, just coming in new school. My senior year in Curtis, everybody's hating. Just coming in saying hi. That's it.
Because he was talking to everybody's girl like Daniel LaRusso.
No, they were talking to me, and I said hi. I said, how you doing?
Okay. There you go.
All right, that's what I did, player. I don't know what I said I did. All right, I was just saying hi. Can I help you with your books? Are you okay? Can you guide me through the hallway? Because I didn't know the hallways.
All right, but what about the bathroom scene? There was nobody messing with him.
Okay, so when he deserved. Hold on. That was funny though, right? Because he was rolling the blunt, and then that's a funny. Come on, that's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious.
So he gets a pass because it was funny. All right, I got you.
That wasn't hilarious. You're running around a party in a shower. That's and it was so creative too.
Oh, that was so creative. I love.
Now think about it. Think about it real quick though. If Mr. Miyagi would have known what he did in the school, would Mr. Miyagi have defended him the way that he did?
Good point.
Think about that.
He got jumped first.
Who?
No, he didn't. Not in that scene. He started it at the school dance.
They start the fight at the beach. Hold on, no. The beach is the fight at the beach. Again, he thought he could defend him with his cheap ass karate that he looked at in a book, and he got his ass kicked. And so he left it alone, but he's still talking to what's his name, trying to avoid stuff. And remember, he's riding the bike home one night, and they jump him.
Yeah.
And then the next night he gets it back at the party, and then that's a beating on top of that. So a couple of times.
Wait, time out. The definition of jump is what they did when they were in the skeleton costume. What they did when he was on the bike is just push his ass off the cliff. That was one touch.
Yeah. It was funny. It was funny. That was funny.
Innocent enough.
You know what I'm saying? It's just
I can't wait. The two you guys under that have kids. Oh, what happened? Well, he got to push me off the cliff, Dad. But
dude, you missed the first part. They were just talking about punching their kids in the face before you got here.
Sure.
You're not gonna get any sympathy from them.
Yo, one thing I teach my boys, especially with the whole thing that started Daniel off. Daniel tried to be the hero to that chick. You can't be the hero if you don't know how to play the hero role yet. He wasn't ready for the hero. In Kevin Hart's words, he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready yet.
The knowledge right here on Woken Up Woke. Dropping knowledge. I mean? All right.
Go on. I like the Cobra Kai.
I do have a movie also that I saw in the movie theater. That was the best movie that came out in 2020.
What was that?
Croods 2.
Who?
Croods 2. The cartoon.
Oh, with the
dad move.
Flintstones kind of thing?
Yes.
Cave people.
That family?
Yes, the caveman family.
The caveman family, yeah.
That cartoon.
You said that's the name of the family, the Croods, yeah.
Croods, yes. That cartoon is hysterical. DreamWorks always does it for the adults. They put so much adult content in the cartoon without the children picking up on it. If you haven't seen Croods 2, I highly recommend that you do. And not because I work for Universal, but still, go watch it.
Sometimes
you are plugging Universal hard.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
you would too if it was daylight all fucking time where you're at.
That was like are they paying you? That definitely was like a advertisement that we couldn't skip. I tried to press and skip. And, it's one of those ones you had to watch the whole thing through. Pop, got me.
Oh, got you again.
Nah, that's good.
So yeah, my series that surprised me that I was hooked to and fell in love with. Ev actually put me onto this one. I think it was the same episode, the first episode we had Charlie on, but that's the boys on Prime. Um, that shit surprised me. Like I wasn't expecting anything out of it. The from the trailer at first, I thought, oh, here we go, another superhero show. I was thinking like Heroes or something like that. And Ev told me and Michelle told me to like, no, you got to watch how they put a twist on it. The acting's really good. And I watched the first maybe 5 episodes. Like I just couldn't stop watching it. I was blown away. The writing, the acting, it's amazing. If anybody doesn't know, what it's about this superhero world, right? I guess, or it's a world where superheroes are prevalent. People know they exist, and then you have like the top 7 who are like the superstars or the
like a realistic superhero show. Like if they were superheroes, this is how it really would be.
Right. Honestly. You see them like behind the scenes, like they smile for the cameras, they do all the superhero shit, and then when the camera cut off, it's like, oh god, I fucking hate these stupid people. Like shit like that. And it was, I don't know, I thought it was done really well. Really, really well. I enjoyed it.
Yes. That was one of my favorites too. I didn't put it on the list just because I watched it last year. See where it's so. I was looking forward to it. But yes, it's definitely. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. What you got, Ro?
Well, I'm gonna throw a little sports in here for the group. I think a lot of people forgot The Last Dance.
I was waiting for somebody.
I mean.
The last
dance. The last dance.
It's been a long year.
We just started, so
I did. So
I also thought we should do a documentary category, maybe just one documentary.
Okay.
So I
gotta say that at the beginning of it.
No, but that just opens it up.
Joe probably thought Ro was talking about that movie with Julia Stiles, The Last Dance.
I was like, was there a sequel?
Dave, The Last Dance.
How did I not hear about this?
Equally good. That scene where she's learning the rhythm. Like, you can't bake that.
I literally talked to somebody the other day about this, and I said, oh my god, if you watch that movie today and watch that dance, you were like, oh my god, that is the worst dance I've ever seen. Like she literally is like. And you're like, but I had more than that. But it's just like, what the hell were we thinking? And I remember I was like, yo, she killed it. She killed it. That white girl killed it. She
then
killed it.
You watch it like, oh no.
If you watch this, Julia Stiles probably
not make it. That is not a TikTok dance. That is
no. And you know how people are always nice on TikTok in the comments? They probably would have shitted on that. That was that bad.
Oh, definitely. She would. Oh, her career would have been done.
We gotta make a meme of it for.
Well, no, I was gonna say
Instagram.
I was gonna say it was done this year. Someone did a meme where they talk about how we thought it was good back then, and this girl does a split screen and she's doing the same thing with like a fold out chair in her living room, and it's fucking hilarious.
So to go to my point, The Last Dance was about Michael Jordan and him winning his 6 rings with the Bulls, his tenure with the Bulls. And what I love about that series is that you really got to not only understand Jordan, but understand that team, right? And because they did Rodman, they did even Tony Kukoc, Phil Jackson, all these things coming together and how this team formed. Scottie Pippen's background, like turning down the money he could have made, especially these guys nowadays, the money that they passed up just because they were trying to take care of their family. So there were so many things like Jordan have to go into a fucking hotel to find Robin. Legendary stories.
Jordan being straight edge.
It showed like a human side or something that we all saw from a mythical status. Because all of us growing up seeing it happen, it's like, I mean, you really can't describe it, the level it was as far as the popularity and all that. And then to see it from a different perspective, like, those are real. They're just real people. They're special people, but it's crazy.
But then that drive and skill set to like really like put it all down the line. Like, we always say who's the greatest of all times. Jordan will still go down. I mean, I give LeBron his accolades and his love. But
Kobe.
Jordan, if he's going to 6, he's gonna win 6. He ain't gonna go there to visit. He's like, I packed 1 suit. I don't know what you guys packed. Like, who says that to your team? Like, they're gonna play like, yo, I packed 3 suits. It's like, I packed 1.
He was like,
no, seriously, that's like a dog, man. Like, let's go.
But like, I gotta go to dinner with my family. I don't know. I brought an extra one. Should I have not? Or is he gonna get mad?
Yeah, exactly. Is Michael gonna choke me? Is Michael gonna punch me in the Steve Kerr? Like, yeah, I said something to Mike. He punched me in the face. I was like, okay, Mike.
What I loved about it was the nostalgia it brought, because like he said, all of us, the time when Jordan was blown, was the NBA. I mean, we're all junior high school age, which is for a lot of people. I mean, for me, some of the best times of my life. So, seeing interviews and looking at the audience, the people in the crowd and cheering, look at how they're dressed, and just, it brings you back to that time, because there's so much you forget.
Remembering those moments too. So as they're talking about the moments, you start remembering what you were doing when you saw those moments played out.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It also reminded me why I stopped being a Knicks fan.
Same here.
Yep, Charles Smith. Man. Same shit.
Yep. I did harsh reminder. Fandom to the Knicks at Ro's house. It was me, Ro, Tone. I don't know if Ev was there, and I literally said, "I'm no longer a Knicks fan." And Ro was like, "Really? Really?" I was like, "I promise you, like, bullshit. You're gonna be a Knicks fan. You're gonna be wearing your Knicks jersey next year." And I never went back. I can't. I'm a Mets fan. I just don't have it in me.
That's hard enough.
I don't have the heartache.
Me and Joe, people always ask me, why are you not a Knicks fan? I was like, yo, I can only support one bad team, and that's the New York Mets.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't deal with so much heartbreak from the sports team.
Do you know how bad the Knicks are? Is that the new movie Soul and Disney? They did a scene and made fun of the Knicks. That's not universal.
In the barbershop, right? In the barbershop?
No. One of the characters in the Pixar movie can change, like, life-changing events, like take something from you during that. So, like, there's the lady doing her lines and she wipes something away and then she forgets her lines. So give it back to me. I think there's a word they describe what you have, your ability or spirit or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so one of the guys Knicks plays is about to dunk it, right? And it bangs out of the rim. She goes, yeah, I've been messing with this team for 20 years. I was like, yes. That was priceless. As a New Yorker, that was priceless. That was priceless.
I enjoy a good ribbing. Like, I'll never forget the time I was listening to the radio in New York, and they had fucking Reggie Miller do a drop, and he was like, "Hey, yo, it's Reggie Miller, the Nick Killer, and you're listening to Hot 97." I was like, wow, they really. I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't mad at it. I was like, is he wrong? Where's the lie? Like,
yeah.
At that point, after countless killings, we all were like, "Oh, here he is." Like, you kind of accepted it. Like, yeah, he can talk shit because, yeah.
But Rose said the Charles Smith, of course, when he missed all the layups.
That's the one that did for me. I renounced.
No, it was the Patrick Ewing finger roll.
Oh,
when
yeah.
Patrick Ewing,
again, he had to take one more step.
He's so far away. Why? Why was he so far?
Why is your big ass trying to finger roll when you could dunk it?
He was. I love it.
Why did he jump from the foul line?
He went like this to the rim.
He's so far away. No, you're not gonna make that. You can't fly, Pat. You can't fly, Patrick.
Oh man. All right. Well, since we're talking about sports.
Oh, sorry. One second. Best picture I ever have. Oh my God, do I have it here? Oh, I gotta find. My cousin and I went to the U.S. Open, and we have a picture with Charles Smith and his son. It is one of the best pictures. I will post it again on Instagram.
Yes.
I love that picture every day because I'm a Nick hater, and I love it. And people don't get like, oh, it's Charles. I was like, yes. And there's nothing better than taking a picture with somebody who you hate, who you just don't respect whatsoever, and they have no clue, and you're smiling like, this is gonna be great for later.
You can make up any story around that picture. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is great. Right before we kidnapped them.
Send it to me later so we could post it up so everybody can see it.
I will. I definitely will. I'll post it later.
Right. So, what I wanted to ask with this year, as crazy as it is, you got with sports, you got the NBA in the bubble, you got NFL players dropping left and right with COVID, fucking playing games on Tuesday morning. Like, what the fuck's going on here? Can you think of, or do you feel there was any big sports moments this year with all the shitty ways sports been playing. Can you think of any big sport or any memorable sports moments in 2020? Across sport. I can only think.
You gotta think the Lakers thing. I think, but everybody felt the same way because everybody's like, oh, it's a championship. Like, you know, it was kind of secondary. So, but as far as like big sports stories, I think after baseball, everybody was like, you know, it didn't end the way everybody wanted. Like, everybody had hope for baseball, and it was just kind of anticlimactic.
Baseball didn't give me any like any feeling. Yeah, I guess because Yankees weren't in it. It's like the next stage of it. So Mets suck still. So I mean, whatever.
But I get, as being a big baseball fan, one of the things, it's, you know, I still watch baseball all year round because I just love baseball. Baseball is my sport. I could watch not only the Mets, I could watch everybody. So I watched the entire season. Yes, it took away a lot was taken away. Double headers turning into 7 innings, extra inning games, starting a runner on second base. All those rules were ridiculous. Yeah. But the one memorable thing is that the Dodgers won the World Series a week after the Lakers won the NBA championship. Yeah. You usually don't get that because the sports aren't so close together. Yeah. So for LA to do that,
it almost did like. Oh yeah, LA went in everything like a movie. Yeah. Like 2020 is a movie, really. So if you literally was writing the story, like then the Lakers won, and then the Dodgers.
I think the LA Sparks won too. The WNBA.
LA wins everything.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that.
Rams, Chargers, Super Bowl.
I don't know. For me, I guess, and it wasn't really that competitive, but for me, it had to have been Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. That for me was the highlight.
That happened literally last week.
It's still 2020. This has been 20. And there hasn't been many sports.
It happened yesterday. What are you talking about?
Rumors are they're still fighting. They're still in the ring.
Rumor is there's a basketball player still on the tarmac of the ring.
That brings me more Mike Tyson interviews. I'm there for it. I just recently saw a video where Mike Tyson got mad at Vlad from Vlad TV, and I thought he was going to kick his ass. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I need, more Mike.
Get Mike on the TV.
I think that with the whole Nate Robinson knockout was, that's a big one right there. Just because it was an unintended consequence of that fight.
That is a championship right there. Is somebody trying to get in? I heard a buzz.
Yeah, I think Dre wants to bring his wife in.
Oh shit! We getting ladies up in here. All right, we need a lady up in here every now and then. We should have a guest every third or fourth show. We get a lady up in here.
I'm with it.
Or a lady boy,
like some random lady.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Excuse me, miss. You doing it? Oh yeah, no. I see.
You know what I was gonna also say about, we were talking about sports. Yeah, that's great.
How do you feel about Mayweather agreeing to fight the other one?
So here's the one. And Conor McGregor, I was like, listen, get a check, but I really want Conor McGregor just to destroy his face. Like, what was the movie? Fight Club? He's like, I just want to destroy something beautiful. I just want him just to destroy his face. Just
they should have both of those fights on at the same time. In the same ring.
Yeah. They don't respect anything. Yeah. Oh, like a
two-wide ring.
Like Royal Rumble.
Why not? Tag team boxing. I love it. It's real fight.
Just make it a full Royal Rumble and just have all the influencers jump in there, like PewDiePie.
Put it out there. Just put it out there.
Woken Up Woke wants 10%. We want a tag team boxing.
Tag team boxing.
I love it. I love it.
It's for real boxing, but you start getting fucked up, you can tag out.
Tag person, go in. Yeah, I love it.
And who are the two brothers? Are these the Paul brothers?
Yeah.
Yes, the Paul brothers.
Yes, that's what we're talking about. Man.
They both need to get knocked out.
It's crazy that the one who's been actually knocked down by another YouTuber and lost fights against another YouTuber is fighting the greatest fighter in history. Like
Like, put some respect to my name.
Making a mockery, but like,
I know you call it an exhibition.
You're really fighting nobody. You're literally
the last exhibition I know was in Rocky 4, and you know what happened in Rocky 4. That's an exhibition. Go in the towel.
Throw in the damn towel.
Throw it in, Rocky. Throw it in. Rocky, throw it in. All the time, he's sweating, but I was like, "Oh man!"
Why didn't he grab the towel and throw it? I was like, "Grab the towel."
Listen, and
that's frozen.
That's why Creed had to be made, because that shit is racist.
Yeah,
say that shit right now. He let a black man die at the hands of another white man. Could have.
It won't be 2020 if we don't talk about race.
Oh yeah,
that is true. Exactly. That is true. Oh, that was
Charlie.
Jesus, I was not prepared for Charlie today.
So Charlie's show, his solo show, will be coming out 2021.
Yeah, it'll still be light where he does his show, no matter what.
No matter what, comes on at 11 o'clock at night, but it will still be daylight.
It's getting darker here. It's still the same color where it's been an hour. People.
Exactly. The sun's actually coming up here.
Yeah,
I'm on the West Coast. It is now nighttime.
That's crazy. And in that parallel universe Charlie lives in, it's daytime.
I was gonna say another show that jumped out to me on Instagram was Versus. The Versus battles. I don't know if anybody watched those. I didn't get into it till a little later when I think when Raekwon, not Raekwon, sorry, RZA battled DJ Premier.
RZA Premier. That's what got me. Yeah, I watched.
Yeah, that's when I heard about the other battles, but that's when I started watching, and that is great because now you're seeing talented individuals that we grew up on, hearing their music, and you get to see the energy. I also realized how sexist and disrespectful our era of music was. That's the awkwardest part about watching Versus, like, oh, a bitch gonna bitch, motherfucker, bitch, dick, bitch, motherfucker.
Watching a 55-year-old man talk about
I'm like, bitch, no. I'm like, that's to me. And we're like, yeah, son, yo, hit another bitch for me. Yeah.
Hit another bitch.
I'm like, this is what we did. And D, I put it in your ass. Yeah.
Literally, right. Literally, as a white man, I cannot say not one word from any song I grew up listening. I just nod my head.
Yeah, but like, another funny thing that people noticed was that the era of music that we grew up on was drug dealer music. The music that they listen to now is drug user music.
Ooh, look at you. Yo, damn. Who is this guy? Get a light on him. Charlie, you better get a light on your face, man. You're gonna lose. We're gonna go see you in a minute.
Air horns.
You better go inside. Stop playing.
No,
or
that's
a flashlight.
That's,
Charlie, old school.
absolutely.
Charlie, get a flashlight. Just put it under your head. And
No, I'm gonna turn my lights on outside.
there you go. All right. But yeah, that's a good point, Charlie. From drug dealer.
No, my drink's outside, so we're not done.
Using music. That's true. That's true.
So I got another show. So Queen's Gambit was great for like a great getaway. When you watch that, literally you're like devoted for an hour and a half into that show. So
next episode of Man a Few Words, by the way, is about Queen's Gambit. Just throwing that out there.
Nice plug. Thank you for the plug.
Quick
Man, a few words.
plug.
But
that's the next episode. Is the my
I'm gonna rip you if you don't fucking represent that one. I'm gonna rip you that. All right.
So but yeah, so it was really a great escape. So trying to find something good like that. So that's why I put it on the list. This next one that I got, it's an older show, but I just got into it, and again, it was one of those things that like I'm still watching it now, but it's great, and it's the show Billions. I don't know if you guys ever seen.
I've seen 1 or 2 episodes. I really want to.
What is this on? Netflix?
Tough one to like give your.
It's on
heart.
Showtime.
Showtime. Okay.
But it's a good show.
It is really good, really well acted, really well written, and I got sucked in. I actually was watching it by mistake. I meant somebody had recommended something, and it was the other show on HBO about the company. I forget, Succession. So I couldn't remember the name, and I thought it was Billions for some reason. So I started watching it, and after the first episode, I was like, oh, this is good. And then it just, took off. So But yeah, as far as being an escape and watching it, and it being inspiring. So the Queen's Gambit was kind of inspiring because it got you in that whole train of thought of thinking ahead.
Yeah.
And then this one is like about being a boss, taking what you want or manifesting what you want. So it's they're all slime bags, but it's great inspiration if you want to be a slime bag.
I'm definitely
another good show that just came out on
definitely
Showtime.
Slime bag.
I don't know if you're watching this one as Your Honor.
No, I heard about it. I heard it's really good. It looks good. So
Your Honor is really good also.
Something I saw recently, and I don't know when, like at what point in the year it came out, but on HBO Max, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I wasn't crying. But no, that was crying. Like, talk about like nostalgia. Getting
bawling.
to see.
I was bawling.
Yeah, and fucking shout out to Alfonso Ribeiro Carlton. He's fucking hilarious, man. Carlton, like they showed the scene. It was the last episode, the series finale, and they did the typical, walking off and shutting off the light as you look into the living room and walk away. And when he does that, he walks to the other room and you hear Carlton like, "Hey, we shut out the lights." And it was, it was obvious like that wasn't
part
really
of it,
because Will comes back and he's like, he puts that face like, really, and then he kind of still smirks like, and he's like, "I'm gonna miss you the most." Like, but yeah, that one and the fact that they brought back the original Aunt Viv. That Wayne what happened, like the part so you could tell Will was so uncomfortable, and when she tells him the thing about they said she was difficult, and she's like, what that means for especially a black woman in this industry, and to see you see his face because he knows he has some level of responsibility there.
You're 20 years old. I have the top #1 show. I have a song out. Whatever I wear, whatever I rock, I'm the shit.
Dude, he's a Scientologist
in Hollywood. No, I'm just saying at 21 at that time.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
If you're in my way, get out.
And I think that's why he had that reaction because as an adult, he can see where it's wrong as an adult, but as a kid, obviously, like you just said, he can't tell a millionaire 20-year-old anything.
You can look at that poster in the back of row with those Jordans. Mm-hmm. The Jordans that he rocked on that show,
the grapes
with his jumpsuits were phenomenal.
Yeah. And he even said it. They were getting Jordans before they came out. Him and Jazz would get them, a few weeks before they came out.
That was good. That behind the scenes, like I walk on the show. I was like, oh shit. You know what I love? I ordered a hoodie. He has a line now, a clothing line out, Bel-Air clothing line, which is some funky stuff. So I always tell people do it. The only knock I would say is that it takes a while to get to you. So but that again, everything's been slow with everything going on. But at least I had to wait a month to get a hoodie, but it was definitely worth it. And he gives you this whole like kit, like it's really well put together and everything. So if you're looking for some new gear, definitely Bel-Air. What was gonna add to that? There were some deep conversations with that, and I think if it wasn't for the red table when they talked about his wife's affair, I don't know if Will would have been prepared mentally to have that talk with the real Aunt Viv. And so you saw the maturation of Will, at the red table. He was like actually talked about, hey, this is what's going on. Mm-hmm. And now he was able to talk to Aunt Viv like, hey, I messed up and own that. And it's not even, as a brother here on the show, it's hard for men, let alone brothers, to really own up to when they fuck up.
Yeah.
So that was a big movement, I think, for the black movement that happened over during COVID. It was one of those extra expletives. What's going on? I just fucked that word up because I've been drinking. So I apologize.
He understood that he was in. He finally understood that he was in an entanglement, so he knew how to get out of it.
Yeah, he knew. He's like, oh, I've been here before. This sounds familiar.
that was a great meme.
That was a word, right? Was that 2 months entanglement?
Yeah,
anything was entanglement.
That was.
Everybody was all over that one.
It had a good life. That entanglement word.
The best were the memes when they show him like this, like, and he's like
facial expression with the red eyes.
The red eyes, like.
when you talking to somebody about you.
When he was just had that face like, bitch, you bullshitting right now.
Yeah.
Just say he was fucking him. Just say.
So, are we? Since we talked about the gloves, I'm gonna segue for 2 seconds. No one's cool with an entanglement on here. I would take it.
No.
Oh,
Wait. Like, are you offering one or
pro entanglement?
I'm not offering a pro entanglement.
We're
I'm just
clear?
saying, like, with you know.
Yeah. Nah.
You haven't reached a part in your relationship where you need to discuss entanglements.
I put this way. I got married because I was tired of past entanglements. If anyone has ever been in an entanglement, you understand the stress that goes with it. And it's just
look at Big Joe just telling ladies,
hey,
you taking.
What
was your nickname back in the day? What was your nickname back in the day?
Huge Half-Neck. Oh,
Huge Half.
Fireworks in the back. Look at Charlie right on cue.
Damn, did you get those?
Big budget production.
This ninja got fireworks in the back of his.
He said, what's your name, Huge Half?
I said, go light one off.
We got everything on the show tonight. All right.
You know? Shit.
Hey, we got to end the year right. We got to get out of this year. Get out of it. Just get done with it.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I don't take it as bad as everybody takes it. I mean, minus the traveling, that's the only thing I really miss. I mean, and seeing friends. I mean, I think this has made us closer though. Let's talk about it. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Would this even come to fruition if we didn't have COVID? Would we be still talking about we should do the thing and the other thing.
Forced our hand.
It forced 5 more years.
Yep.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah. I was actually gonna say that before when you brought up Versus. Versus started actually from an idea last year, 2 years ago, in 2018, when Swiss Beats and Just Blaze went on live, Instagram live, and they were together in the same place. And they were battling each other with their top hits, DJ style, playing their records. Swiss Beats accidentally leaked one of the 444 songs. He played it by mistake. And it was like, right. And then it was such a hit and it was spontaneous that they were like, we need to do this. This is like, we need to get this. And it was a lot of talk about it, and it didn't happen until COVID. Now everybody has all the time in the world, and they really were able to kind of put in the work and make it happen. And I think it's kind of similar to us and what we were saying. We've been talking about this for 10 years at least. We need to do something.
Yeah.
And
honestly, me and my wife were just having the conversation today. Like, yes, everything that happened, the pandemic, everything, it was bad, but it was really a good thing for me and my wife because the amount of traveling that we used to do and we couldn't travel, the amount of money that we saved up this year, and we just looked, it made us financially more, how would I say, stable and understand how to, I can't go to New York 6 times in a year. I can't do that.
Right.
That in your $1,100 house.
Yeah.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
A lot of things.
And he saves money on electricity since it's daylight all fucking day.
I mean,
I think shut up, Joe. I think what 2020 made me do was it made me find the silver lining in things. It made me try to figure out what would benefit me. What can I do to make me better? So I thank that for 2020.
Yeah.
All right.
Charlie's literally at Universal Studios. Like that's a sound stage. Fake house, Cheers.
Cheers to that. Cheers to that, gentlemen. Cheers to that.
Oh, let me get mine.
Oh, and so I want to do one more show right quick, and then you guys go on it. I don't know if anybody saw it, but on Netflix, Spike Lee did The Five Bloods.
I did see that.
And Chadwick Boseman's one of his second to last movies, and Vietnam vets, they go back to find this treasure that they buried during Vietnam, and then during that they conquer all these old demons up. And so this one hit home because my Uncle Bubba was a Vietnam vet, and I see to this day the drama and the trauma that has affected him and anybody that survived that. So It really touched on some things. The soundtrack is amazing. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. But it's also a black story. I think Vietnam is we've only seen stories from one view, right? So it's nice to see from a black person's view of like how their Vietnam experience was. Yeah. And some of them and the respect to the culture. You know, even when they do those World War II movies, it's like, okay, there's always this white version of that, but you know, Spike Lee again, he had to do a movie with St. Anna's or something like that he did, and showed the black perspective. Like they were literally telling you as they're fighting Germans, they're like, listen, America doesn't love you. Come here, we'll take care of you. You know, we have nice white women too. You can love them. And it's like, well, you know what? This don't seem as bad. They're acknowledging it at least.
Yeah, you know, it's funny you bring that up. 2 days ago I was watching Dead Presidents. I hadn't seen it in a long time, and me and Michelle were talking about it.
Oh, that's right. That's one of the earlier ones.
And I really, I mean, as much as we, you know, it's a classic. It's been sampled. Every song in that's been sampled a million times in rap
music.
Great soundtrack, right? Just the story, like the acting is great, right? There's no surprise there, but the story, how you just said how they depicted what happens to these veterans when they come back and how fucked up they were, and the lengths they would go just to put food on the table for their family. And then it doesn't end happy. There's no happy ending to that movie. You know, he comes home, his pregnant girlfriend's been getting money from a pimp. He loses his job at the butcher shop, tried to go straight. His boys are on drugs, tries to rob.
Spoiler alert.
You know, well, if you didn't watch the fucking movie yet, it's been 30 years. It's your fault. I'm just
2020,
saying, like,
bro.
You know,
another one.
So you know, just to see the real side, because they always want to talk about the heroes and all the pomp and circumstance and all the glory, but they never show how much guys got shitted on when they get home. You know,
I'm out. That was great, by the way, Joe. Evan, are you you have a new hairstylist, or you're
I'm all over the place.
Is something you want to talk about? Are you just going full
fell asleep in his dog.
Full goth? What are you doing there?
I just wake up and go now.
He's one of those now. People with hair, I swear to God.
Same here.
There you go. Joe, can you still grow in the middle?
No, it's all gone. It's
like you won't even grow like a little like scruff.
The little one, like little Homer Simpson. You know how he got the three that yeah, I got those. And then it's just the George Jefferson. It really does make my life easier when it comes to shaving. It cuts down like. I've cut down about.
You don't have to pick anymore. You just do a nice little zoom. That's it, right?
Yeah, but you do at least have to give it one go around, because if you don't, it looks ridiculous. Because I'll just have a bunch of little flyaways. I've done it, and I'm like, oh shit, I guess I'm not completely bald up there, but
grow it out.
just those.
Yeah, let's do it. Grow out. Yes.
I'll be blowing them when there's just the one bang gets him.
Yo, whatever the donation is, I'm in. I will donate to it. I will donate to the cause, and then whatever your 3 locks, you'll donate later. You'll cut them off.
I wish I had my brother's hairline.
And braid it, just one braid coming out the top of your head.
So my brother Johnny,
the Avatar.
You guys know he's also bald. Shout out to him. He went bald, but no lie, he kept his fucking hairline. So he went bald back here, but still has a hairline. I wish I would have had that, because I would just grow out my bangs and just let everything go to shit. Fucking
he's got do-rag hair. He could wear a do-rag and be like, nah, I got see my hairline? Good up there.
The number one show watched when quarantine first hit. I know we all watched it. None of us might want to admit that we watched it, but we all watched it.
Yes, I know. I know where you're going. I didn't want to take it.
It seems so long ago, literally, but it was.
Yeah, it literally feels like it was like 5 years ago.
That was the
right?
beginning. That was
the beginning of quarantine. Tiger King.
That said the bar.
Yeah.
Tell him, Charlie.
Yeah, I didn't finish it, but I saw 80% of it, I think.
Tell him, Charlie. What was it?
No,
what was it, Charlie? What's the show?
It was a hot mess. That's what the show was.
I know. What's the name of the show for the people that don't know what we're talking about?
Oh, Tiger King.
He might get out.
I thought we were talking about Full House. My bad.
The reunion. Yeah.
No, I watched Fuller House.
Fuller House. That's what I thought we were talking about. My bad. No, Tiger King.
No.
Tiger King is classic.
Oh my God. Jesus.
But it's so funny how when everything first hit, that show came out. It's like it was meant to be, because nobody really would have watched it if they weren't at home.
Or everybody all fucked up. That's the perfect thing. Everybody was like fucked up and numb. Like, oh shit, I gotta stay in. They're literally making me stay in. Oh, what's this Tiger King? And then it's like, oh, it's funny. And then then every interview as you go on, someone's missing a limb. That's what kept me going.
If you were fucked up, it probably helped you get sober, because those people were fucked up.
Yeah, because you're like, whoa.
You know what though?
Maybe I won't do that.
When it first came out, I know a lot of people that didn't want to watch it, and because they watched the first episode that was awful. It's the second episode that sells the whole series. No, seriously. If it's not for like the what? She might have killed her husband, and that right. So that mystery that builds up the drama, because you don't have that second episode.
You couldn't not watch, like, you watch like, this is fun. This
like,
it's a shit show. Then that they spring that on you, like, well, I gotta see what happens next.
Now, and then there's another guy that loves to have young women and cats, and just like, wait, what? There's a whole nother. He's got no teeth.
Since we're talking about like series. And we're dropping knowledge for people. That's one thing I always tell people. You can't judge a series until you get past the third episode.
Yeah.
You never judge a series by the first or the second episode. It's always the third episode it'll let you know if this is a series you can or cannot watch.
Mm-hmm. That first episode has to grab you, and they wait until the end, and they're like, oh yeah, by the way. Yeah. So you have to, have
a show that I'm binge watching now because of the new season, but I haven't watched the new season. I went back to all the original ones, and I'm leading my way up to that one. Is Fargo. Man,
that was my next one. I got a replacement for it, but that was my.
If you watched Fargo the movie and enjoyed the movie, I'm willing to go out on a limb to promise that you're gonna like this series. It is like. Each season is a different cast and different story, but it all takes place in Fargo, and that's all I'll tell you. But it mirrors the movie in as far as the way it's written, the way it's filmed, the little quirkiness about Fargo and the funny things about it, that kind of like juxtaposition of all the crazy shit going on, but then like the simple funny life of Fargo. Really, really good. I'm only on season 2 right now. There's 5 seasons. The most recent one has Chris Rock, so I'm excited about that one because I hear he smashes it. So go check that one out.
It's good. It's good. It's definitely good. The Chris. I started with the Chris Rock one first. So I definitely say check that out.
I watched all.
Everybody do one more. Just because of time and what we have to do, so I want to get the other questions in.
That would have been the last one.
Yeah. But I know Ev had one more thing he wanted to say.
Well, I had Fargo was up there, so if I watched the whole series, and thoroughly liked it. I'm a big fan of the movie, so I was kind of reluctant watching it. Mm-hmm. My brothers kept telling me, "No, watch it." I'm like, so then I watched it first. Start watching the first season. I'm like, they're trying to be like the movie and like really, and then they. Once I saw they deviated, I was like, wait, this is different. And it had me. So, but I'll go into, so my other one outside of Fargo is The Mandalorian. Pretty much the only reason I got Disney Plus.
Haven't watched it yet.
I have not been disappointed.
What? It's 2 seasons, Joe. Are you kidding me?
Well, because I didn't start it, and then I figured, well, let me let it finish, and I have a whole list of other stuff. Relax, I'm gonna watch it. Calm down. But hang on, we got Dre hopping in the room, and just an FYI, not everybody's a Star Wars fan, bro. I'm more of a Star Trek.
You don't have to be.
Again, I think that's the big thing about Mandalorian. You become a Star Wars fan because of Mandalorian.
Yeah. Well, I am a Star Wars fan, but I mean, like some people are just automatically like, how are you not watching? Like,
but the thing about the Mandalorian, because I'm a big Star Wars fan, sometimes when you sit and you watch these Star Wars movies, 2.5 hours, You just sit there, and there's so much time that they can use for fillers. The Mandalorian hit it exactly. Oh, give me 40 minutes a week. Give me 40 minutes a week.
Give me 40 minutes. Give me a lifesaver.
It basically saves the entire Star Wars series.
The franchise.
Anybody trying to mess it up. So they were trying, and Jon Favreau, who the writer.
How much money is he making? How much money is he making?
And rightfully, he deserves it because he
Marvel.
He literally saved in that, saving Star Wars ass, and it's really well done.
Hey, can you guys see the other person that's in the room? I just want to make sure.
What's up?
No, I can't see.
What up, Dre Dog?
What's going on?
Okay, so they're in the house.
There he is.
I see him. I see him. He looks like he's in the spaceship.
Real quick,
he looks like he's in my 13-year-old's room. Yo,
First of all, this is my room. All right, so yeah, I'm putting lights up. We're doing it big. Nice. Let's go. All right, I'm not outside like you, Charlie. Sorry.
It's daylight eternally.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that the Joe Rogan experiment part 2?
Yeah,
there's experiments.
I did not know that everybody on here is a pro. I thought, okay, roll first, Joe second, then me. And you guys have your own shows.
Dre just left his other
all
show.
Naturals here. All
naturals. Yeah, I have to finish my podcast on my other show. Now I'm here on this show, trying to help you guys out. All right.
But yeah, real quickly, ladies and gentlemen, this is another member of the Woken Up Woke family. We've been friends with this guy for more years than we can even know. And actually, Ev has some questions for you because his memory. Put your hands together, everybody, for Andre.
Yo, what's up? What's up? Nice sound effects, Joe. Good looking.
Thank you. Big budget here. Charlie got
big budget.
Just wait a little bit. Charlie got fireworks in the background. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. All right, Charlie, doing it big.
Yeah. So before we got started, before we started recording, I was telling them.
Ev, I love your hair, by the way. That zoom in now is perfect. Oh God,
it looks great, Ev. It looks great.
Thanks. But yeah, I was telling them how Dre was. I know Dre the longest out of everybody on the group chat. That we were kids when we met.
He used to play football
crazy.
Down in
football and football with you and your brother. And
shout out Dwayne.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
so you're both old as hell. You guys are both the oldest guys on the.
Yeah, basically. Right.
Nice.
Yeah, we're old men now. Old men. I got great hair.
Great. But it's crazy how we reconnected, and then with everything came full circle.
Full circle. Yep.
So the entanglement worked.
Yeah.
Entanglements worked.
Okay. All right.
That was first entanglement.
I regret nothing.
No comment. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
That's why I saw.
Yeah, but then
you see his face.
Yeah, and then Dre, meeting Joe. I mean, then having Joe and these guys a big part of your life.
Because I know Joe. I know Joe and Charlie from football. Like that's how basically we met, right?
Yeah, we
Charlie,
met football.
Yeah, and JV football and Curtis, and then everything just came together.
Dre didn't like me.
No, I didn't, because I thought you were coming for my job, bro. You know what I mean? Dude stepped. He stepped. I did not like Joe. I'm like, who's this kid? Because he would pull faster than me, and I was flat-footed. So I'm slow.
That's what she said.
Shut up. So I'm like, and then the coach used to always big you up, Joe. Come on, Anderson, you got to do it like Diaz. And there goes Joe.
That was his plan, pitting us together.
Yeah, put his game. Yeah, so I'm like, I don't like this dude, bro. I'm out here for my job.
Meanwhile, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Every play, I'm like, Dre, what am I supposed to do? I think that's what made him hate me even more.
Exactly. I'm like,
I don't even know what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, now I got to teach him. I'm like, this guy is outshining me.
Dre was like, man, this guy's an idiot. He's going to meet someone.
Exactly. And then we just went from there. Then here comes Charlie. What up, guys?
Charlie, big friends with anybody.
Yeah.
Even if you don't want to be his friend.
Yeah, exactly.
You're his friend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Charlie. I know that guy.
He made friends with you. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just wake up next day. Oh, what's up, friend?
That's man, 20 plus years. I've known Charlie for 30 years.
Yeah.
Bro for 30. That's a long time. I consider myself lucky and blessed that at 40 years old I have the core group of friends that I've had for so long.
Yeah. Because a lot of us have like coworkers, associates, friends like that, but no one knows us from when we were like younger. Like I have my Brooklyn peeps, like it's like 2 or 3 of them that know me from like when I was 7 or 8. Then I got my Staten Island peeps that know me from growing up in high school. There's always, I still keep in contact with at least those people that can still remember. Hey man, when you were a little kid, or hey, remember when we did this? Hey, you know what I mean? So the people that were co-workers, associates with now, they don't know none of those stories. You know what I mean? We always come back.
It's a big deal when you share memories with people. I think we all share memories with each other, of course.
Yes,
and then living on Staten Island, a place that's so contained in such a big city. I can never really explain it to people who've never visited or been there. It's like the closest you're gonna get to a small town in a big city. I'm like, Varsity Blues. I don't want your laugh. Staten Island.
Oh, say it better than that.
I don't want your laugh.
I don't want your laugh.
But it's crazy that when you move out of New York and you say you're from Staten Island, and then Staten Island has all these freaking reality shows that people come from, and it sucks that I have to say, I know you think reality is fake, but that's how they really act on Staten Island.
It's really reality.
People don't believe that's Staten Island. Like, that's Staten Island in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Listen to May. I forgot how much I hated Staten Island accent. Holy shit. You don't understand. I hear it, and it fucking goes right through me.
Dude, I told you in the chat, every time I say, look at this guy, I'm like, oh my God, like I hate myself.
Your island accent is strong.
Oh yeah, it's really strong. Dude, and I catch myself. I'm like, oh, why am I like this?
Sucks.
He's like Token in South Park every time he laughed at a Medea joke.
Fucking guy over here. Not again.
Okay. So Dre, we got you caught up in the room. Quick speed round for you.
Okay.
Your top
I'm ready.
movie or show that got you through COVID.
Okay.
Top
definitely
movie or show. It could be a series, whatever it is.
Yeah, definitely my top movie was Tawana Jackson, Purpose of a Prisoner. That movie was great. Like, there's so many hood prison quotes that you're like that because he's a reformed prisoner who wants to become a motivated speaker, right? So there's so many like quotes and like sayings that he says from prison that you could relate to real life. And I'm sitting back, I'm laughing my ass off. The guy from 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Oh, Romany Malcos?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Tijuana Jackson.
Yeah, he said it too fast. Tijuana, that actually is funny. It really is. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, oh.
I thought Dre literally just Googled the movie. Like, quick, Google me something smart.
No. I'm like, but
you know what? That's deep, Dre. That's deep. You come on the show. That's deep.
I'm like, damn, this dude watches foreign films.
Showing us up.
Shout out to Dre.
No, this movie stood out to me because, they did it like I don't know if you guys seen it, but they did it like Office type, like it's a documentary type thing. But a lot of the prison stuff that he says, you could relate to real life, and you kind of ride for him. You kind of want him to succeed, and then he goes through some obstacles. But it's such a good movie, and I think that movie inspired me this year and really got me through a lot of stuff.
Now, prison?
Now, did it inspire you to go to prison?
Yeah,
prison.
I am not going to prison.
Yes, definitely did that. Definitely, I would definitely say, not going.
You know what? I'll give it another chance because I follow him on Instagram, and I had seen when he was trying out the skits, and I just never got it. I was like, this character's terrible, and so I never bothered to watch the movie when it came out.
Go.
But, Joe's actually the worst hater.
He is.
Oh yeah.
People think I'm a hater, but Joe is like he has like this like his appetite. His palate. His palate is of the. Oh my god.
Yes.
I can't have that.
I'm sorry, I don't like everything from the
Ebert
90s like Bro does.
Exactly.
So.
I didn't watch that film because of the font of the title.
Exactly. And you heard what he said too. I followed him, man. I just didn't get it. I just didn't
Unfollow.
I unfollowed him.
This bores me.
Humor.
He's from the West Coast now, guys. He's from the West
exactly.
Coast.
Yeah, we got. Yeah.
Listen, if it don't have toast,
Not how we
scene,
do it
I
in
don't want
LA.
Exactly.
that.
Yeah, that's did you stream that? That was a stream show that you.
Is that what we're doing? We're streaming.
Is that what you peasants watch?
Yeah,
I just spilled my drink. All over the.
I didn't. It wasn't proportioned right from my eye watch.
Yeah.
They didn't act it out in front of you in person. Yeah. I can't watch that.
Listen, I blame Bro. He invited us to LA. We went to that fucking weirdo bar that time where everybody was an actor and had handlebar mustaches, and I just got hooked. The bug got me.
Listen, I took you to another bar after you guys liked, so I gave you.
It was too late, bro.
And I gave you a sample of like, okay, a little bit of New York. You know, listen, we were on a budget.
Definitely.
I said, yo, I can get you on a hotel bar. I can get you a hotel bar. We go right now. They're like, yeah, nah, we good. $16 a drink. You're like, nah, we good. So
we stayed at the Roosevelt.
You limited options. Yeah, the Roosevelt, not the Roosevelt.
The Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
But no, only in Joe's
like
years.
Kangaroos. It was a kangaroo themed hotel.
Get in my pouch.
It's literally you sleep in a pouch. It's cozy.
I'm done.
Yeah,
I was a little bit nervous, but I'm good now. I'm good.
Do you have another one?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Let's go. So no, just that was definitely
50-100. So if you have one.
Okay, no, that was definitely my movie series. I finished Raised by Wolves. Good show, HBO Max. Deals with religion and people who are anti-religious, and like you gotta, it's really good. It's
they had me at episode 1. I didn't get past episode 2.
Really?
They didn't have you then. If you say they had me at episode 1,
no, it made me watch.
They didn't have 2. They had you.
Yeah. No, they had me at episode 1, but then they lost me at episode 1.
Lost me. Yeah.
Really?
That's why I said you gotta watch 3 episodes.
So
right.
you gotta.
Right.
Maybe I gotta be disciplined.
You really do, because you gotta push through. You gotta get through that show really, because I'm religious. I'm Christian, and it makes you think a lot about praying for something that's invisible, or believing in yourself and karma and all that stuff. All from that violent. It's like a really violent show, but you get a lot of that from it. Like, does stuff happen because of karma, or is everything created from another being that's making everything go round? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's really that deep. But if you only got to the 3rd one, you wouldn't even get to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can't wait to listen to Dre's podcast. That shit's gonna be fire in 2021.
Now let me. Can I ask you?
Cuts by Dre. Deep cuts by Dre. Deep cuts.
Dre just hit us with the only oxymoron, though.
What's that?
He's a Christian from prison.
Oh, here we go. This guy.
That's how he became Christian.
That's how we get good.
Wolves in the series, because if not,
no. I think
that's
a good metaphor. I think the two cyborgs. I don't know if you considered them wolves, because they're raising these kids. But if you really like, as you get deeper into it, I don't know if it's raised by wolves is the other characters that are the Christians. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because they're they're on a thing called the Ark, and they have these kids, and a lot of shit happens. Right.
So it depends on your perspective, really, how you look at it.
How you look at it. Because when you first start, you're like, okay, the androids are the wolves, and they're raising these kids that keep, you know what I mean, that stuff happens to. And then you start really looking at it, like, wait a minute. They're protecting the kids, and the kids start going towards them, and you're like, maybe they're not. I'm not trying. Yes, no spoilers. Okay.
No, it's not giving away. That's a perfect way to describe it, though.
Thank you. Right, and then
I'll give you... No, go ahead, Dre.
All right, and my other one was Cursed, and I think I did chime in about that when you guys had your podcast. Curse was really good. It's about Lady of the Lake and it's Excalibur and Arthur.
Oh yeah, that was good. I watched it. That was very good.
That was
that
hot.
on?
That Netflix.
Yeah.
Netflix, really good because
It just seems so long ago, right?
Yeah, it does.
The stuff we watched at the beginning of quarantine, like I watched, the Tiger King and then that, and that literally feels like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I'd even put Tiger King there. I felt that was like last year.
Last Dance felt like 96. That's
for real.
Yeah.
Hey, real quickly, what is the most recent thing any of you guys have seen in 2020? Because I have one that I was actually kind of surprised about that I just watched.
Well, you guys started talking about it, Mandalorian. I'm only on episode 3. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I like it.
You got a nice ride.
I like that actor.
Season 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, season 1. I had to finagle my Disney account with a disclaimer.
Listen, we should all have a group account. Everybody alternates every 6 months. And we
dude. So I had to take some people off.
There you go.
So finally got Disney Plus, but yeah, that's definitely a good show.
It's only $6.99, people. It's only $6.99.
No. Listen,
mine is free.
Listen, yeah, exactly. Mine is free too.
All right.
Got that free, yeah.
But bro, at the end of the day, $6.99, $13.99, that shit adds up, bro.
Listen, I just quit. Listen, I have a show that I have to watch black films. I have every fucking thing under the sun. I just canceled 4 of them. I was
you have to.
I get it. Stars.
Yeah.
I was like, why am I paying $9.99 for Stars? Like, come on.
Oh,
I feel bad.
No, Stars has good movies. I'm not even.
I get all this for free. All this content I get for free.
Well, you're from Duval. You're from Duval, right? You're from Jacksonville, so yeah.
You pay
He's hooked into his neighbor's system.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever my neighbor watches,
company,
what
so.
we watch.
Oh, all right.
My neighbor that makes meth has this setup.
Yeah.
Whatever they watch, we're watching.
But I do have a show for Ro to watch. It wasn't good. Let me drop that disclaimer first.
Okay.
But Ro, I know you will like it. It's called Wendy. It's on HBO Max. It's the story of Wendy and the Peter Pan. It's a different.
I'm not
take
the
on
only
Peter
one
Pan.
that knows Ro likes crappy stuff. Even Charlie just said it. It
But
sucks.
the reason
Bro, I know you're.
Ro, the reason you're gonna like
love
it.
this one.
Ro, you ready?
It sucks.
Peter Pan is black.
I knew he was going to go with something racist. There we go. There we go. I was waiting for it. I was like, nah, Charlie's beyond that. He's not going to go with anything racist. And here we are. And now here we are.
And we're back to 2020.
Back to 2020.
I'm Puerto Rican. I can get away with it.
I know you can, but
you know what I love? I love when I hate Puerto Ricans are conveniently black for the weekend. Like,
yeah. They can just pick and choose.
Switching over sides. Yeah.
I voted for Trump. I voted for Trump, but by the way, I feel your pain, brother. I feel your pain.
That's like damn, that's
I'm just saying. No, but a lot of Puerto Ricans have. A lot of Puerto Ricans have.
We do the Dan. That's fucked up, man. All right, so wait, since we got 2 brothers in the room,
oh, here we go.
Have you guys gotten your superpowers yet? It's the 30th. You've had enough time to jump off roofs and stand in front of trains to test it out. Like nothing.
They really were trying to kill us off. They really were like, "Oh man, you guys should jump some trains and shit." I'm like,
exactly. Please jump off the building.
They were running out of ideas to get rid of you guys.
Somebody
his
thought that
superpower is
up.
chilling in that red light room.
Yeah, this is my chamber, and then Superman chamber.
That light is coming out of his ass.
Dre's literally sitting in a dark room.
All right,
that light's being emitted from him.
Yeah, I'm gonna spice it up for you guys. All right, I'll spice it up for you guys.
He gonna blink it. He gonna blink it.
Yeah, I want to blink it.
Light effects.
Yo, Dre, don't make me take us into my 13-year-old's room. Don't make me do it.
Oh, he did it.
Somebody come get her.
Should we put a seizure warning?
Yeah, you might want to at the beginning. And it plays music.
Nice,
bro.
Oh man, I like.
You're over 40 years old.
Thank you.
You don't.
Yeah, well, you know what it is. No,
You're at a massage parlor.
No, and Joe,
we know what happens.
We're not going back there. We are not going back there.
Charlie sounds like he had a long conversation after that podcast.
Joe knows the deal. I lived in an apartment with my brother. We slept right next to each other. I've never actually yet. been drinking.
Would you slap?
No, I didn't slap anything. I slept right next to my brother in the same room for how many years? Yeah. I finally got a space, and I wanted to make it mine. You know what I mean?
You wanted to live vicariously through that young teen.
Yeah,
it's fun. It's funny because we were literally just talking about your room. Like we all been there. Like, everyone used to hang out.
Everyone used to go there.
Whether Dre wanted it or not.
Yep. If I wanted it,
you guys had paintball guns and.
Yep.
I wasn't gonna bring up the paintball gun.
Yeah, please don't. Please don't. Because there's probably still warrants out there.
They were there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Dre was the one.
I'm surprised we never got shot. We've never got shot. That like everything shut down. Like there were so many kids coming in and going out, and just coming in and going out. And
Dre was right. Dre was always the one that. Hey, I know a kid who's got this, and people would just show up with a friend. They're like, "Yo, it's my boy Dre. Check it out."
Dre was like, "I want to see a dead body."
I gotta go pick up the food for tonight.
Oh yeah.
I guess we have to go with you.
I know the food's ready. I'm getting ready to go.
Back to reality.
Yep. Back to reality.
Before I go, wait, hold up. Jacob, where's the thing for your room? I want to do something real quick.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh, he's gonna put your lights on. Here we go.
There we go.
Oh wait, the lights are already on.
So Dre, you were a child, Dre.
Yes,
Dre,
I am a child. Yes,
Dre, you were a child.
Yes, I am. No, my wife said it. My wife said it when I ordered it. She said, "What the fuck is that?" And I was like, "Lights for the ceiling."
LED lights. Think about it. When we were younger, we all wished we had something as cool as LED lights.
Exactly.
I can change. Everywhere I go, I can change the color of all my lights in my house. Yeah. I got one you can control with the phone. I got all these.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
Everywhere. Yeah.
Yep. I control with my phone. I can put on music. It changed. Like that's what we didn't have that as kids. So like,
if you go to Five Below, if you get a chance to go to Five Below, they got the coolest light shit for really? Five Below.
Yeah, Jen lives at Five Below. That's her spot. That's a go-to.
I can't not leave.
Your college dorm. If you want to go, get lights for your college dorm, go to Five Below.
Charlie.
And all right, fellas.
Happy New Year, brother.
Yeah, Happy New Year,
family.
Happy New Year, Charlie.
Drive safe.
All right, later, fellas.
Later, brother.
Somebody come get her.
So
we at Dre's house.
Oh, my lights just went out.
That's a good one. I like that.
The other thing I had on the list was maybe documentaries. If everybody's checked out, I mean, 2020 has been a long year. I'm sure we talked about Tiger King. I'm sure everybody has at least one documentary that maybe they checked out or meaning to check out. So, mine was, we were talking about HBO Max. There is a documentary about the Bee Gees that is great.
I heard it
is really good. I'm a huge Bee Gees fan, and I'm a big fan of their writing. Yes.
Oh, really?
That's cool.
Yeah, so, at seeing a documentary that kind of captures why, face value, everybody thinks the Bee Gees just straight disco band, and not what they meant to music. So it's pretty cool. And really well done. It was figure out who did it. It was like a big director. So
what was it on?
Very, very good. It's on HBO Max.
HBO Max. All right, I just got that, so I'm gonna probably check that out. I did check out Social Dilemma. I don't know if you consider that a documentary, but
I'll
tell you,
that's good.
That shit changed how I even go on Instagram. And you guys notice sometimes I'm like not there. I turn off all my notifications now, Facebook, Instagram. Because I felt like after watching it, like I'm a puppet, like how they put people in the thing. And I noticed once I don't, like, if I'm not paying attention, a notification will come up, or if I haven't done something will draw me back there. So after watching that, and now I put a lock on my app. So if I do an hour screen time for the day, that's it. On Facebook, on Instagram. And like I still need social media for what I do and all that other stuff. But even Jen said to me, like, you're always on your phone. You're always checking something. And to find out that I'm the product Yo, that shit pissed me off.
Yeah,
I was so livid after watching that documentary. I was like, all right, it's like that. All right, I got you.
Yeah. I can't, and I'm sure one of you guys will probably bring this up as far as documentaries. Maybe you have. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but has America in the title about the guy who killed his wife and his kids.
Oh, my wife watched that. She said that was good.
Anyway, another one, and it didn't come out this year. Oh, Sean's about to hop in. It didn't come on this year, but I watched it. I watched it this year, and that was The Long Shot. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
No, I haven't.
The Russian doping one?
No. It's about this guy who his wife buys him tickets to a Dodger game, and he goes with his daughter.
That's great. That wasn't this year.
That wasn't this year, but I watched it this year, so I'm just throwing it in there, honorable mention. And he I don't know, a few days later gets arrested for murder, and the only thing that saves this guy is the only thing that can save him is if he can prove that he was at this game.
Can you hear me?
Sean Myers, what up, brother?
Sean, we hear you.
Yes. Love you guys.
Here he is.
Yes. Dre.
What's up, Sean? Yo, why is everything Dre? What's up, Sean? What's going on? What's poppin'?
Yo.
I love you too, Sean. How you doing, brother?
Yo, wifey Steeler fan, so I gotta live with that shit all my life, yo.
Well, this is your time to shine, KC. This is your time to shine, baby.
I was hacking in real quick, so I'm happy now that I got in with y'all, yo.
Yo, he's in and out. He's like, I just say what's up. He's out.
We'll finish up the Long Shot. We'll jump to Sean.
Just to kind of finish up real quick. But yeah, so the only way he can prove, not go to jail for the rest of his life is to prove that he was at this game. And I'm not going to spoil it for you, but what his lawyer does and what they go through to prove this man's innocence, it's fucking amazing. It literally is a long shot. It's like 1,000,001 chance that this happens. So when you get a chance, I want to say it's on Netflix, but go check it out. Especially even as a sports fan, it's just cool. It's interesting. But yeah, Long Shot.
Definitely gotta check that out. All right, that's cool. All right,
what up, Sean?
Hey,
let's welcome Sean to the show. You want to do Sean? You want to do the catch up real quick? Top movies, top series that you've been watching. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
This is your first official Woken Up Woke.
Thank you, fellas. Thank you a lot. It's been a long time, how I do, yo. So I'll be around and not around, never, yo. So
that's Sean, though.
That's Sean, yeah.
I'm around. I'm kind of not. I'm here, but I'm not.
He's just there.
You never know.
He's always there. He's there when you need him.
We're here now. We're just waiting, right?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I got my shot downstairs, guys. I got to go to work later, so I'm trying not to go in too hard, yo.
Yeah, don't, please.
We'll drink for you.
Yes, do that.
I got to work.
Yeah, so Sean, we've been talking about for 2020, the movies and the series shows that gotten you through 2020.
Yes.
You got anything for us?
Well, me and Wifey, we watched Wonder Woman 84 on Christmas, and that shit was straight trash, yo. That shit was so cheesy, yo.
You mad, bro?
Bro, good. I didn't watch the ending of it.
You know what made me mad about that movie?
Actually, I liked it. I liked it.
You would like it, Ro. You would like it, Ro. Ro, you would like it. No, you know why I didn't like it? You know why I didn't like it? There was no real. No, there was no real. No, it was really no villain. It was like.
It was garbage.
It was I don't want. It was just.
Dre,
it was
just be blunt, Dre.
Yeah, it was hot trash. They did bring in.
I
the
didn't pay
jet.
for it. I didn't pay
Neither
for
did
it.
I. But they did bring in the invisible jet. But which was irrelevant later on because she could fly.
Yes.
Spoiler alert.
All right, she can't fly in the future. She can fly during that.
Yeah.
What was the reason for the invisible jet then? Why is the purpose? Why would we even spend the money to show an invisible jet when later on she can fly?
Can't carry him on his back.
Right.
She can't
Yes,
carry
she
him on his
can.
back.
She can fly.
She's
like
Wonder
carrying
Woman.
him on his back.
She's Wonder Woman.
She's Wonder Woman. She can hold his hand. Remember when Superman held what's her face with the arm?
Wonder Woman and Superman are totally different.
You know why? It would emasculate him. It would emasculate him. And they didn't want to do that. That shit was bullshit.
He should have sat on her back. On a plane.
Exactly. Like just like
we can't have a female superhero save a man.
Going deep.
Just like when
that's why.
And that movie had a lot of that. Yeah, no, that movie had a lot of that. Where he had to come do something to like help her. He didn't have to do nothing. She's Wonder Woman. What are you doing? Sit down.
What are you doing?
Popcorn and relax.
Put some, the outfits were the best part. His outfit changes were the best part of the movie. I love it.
The 80s, yeah, it did.
You weren't laughing, Dre. You weren't laughing, Dre.
I was laughing.
Thank you, Dre. That's all I'm saying.
I was telling Jen, I was like, the fanny pack was the shit. He had the fanny pack to the side. I was like, I used to rock that shit. I used to rock that shit.
It was cool if you had it to the side, not the front.
Great.
It was a no, to the side, yeah.
Andre, did you see when they showed how she started flying, bro? That was so cheesy, bro.
Yeah, with the last one, yeah. Come on,
I was like,
bro.
Like, did you see when she was hitting the trucks and everything, and they did slow motion shit? I'm going to sleep. I told wife I'm going to sleep, bro. I can't watch it no more.
Sean,
it's like they did it on purpose. They had to do the cheesiness on purpose. Bro.
Sean. So the question was, what movies did you like that got you through 2020?
Exactly. That's so Sean.
Do we count movies or shows?
Either one.
Whatever you got.
We're talking.
Give us one of both.
The best thing I watched so far was probably Mandalorian.
Yeah, we just talked about that. That was pretty
nice.
Yeah, Mandalorian was cool.
Can't go
because I like Star Wars. I like that sci-fi alien shit. So
yeah, that's definitely when I'm done with Fargo, I'm gonna start on Mandalorian. I can only do one series at a time.
Yeah,
Mandalorian is cool, yo.
I know. That's why I'm just.
How we
got up to there.
You know how we are, guys. We can sit there and chill, and we can watch that shit, and we see the politics in it, yo. Yep. We don't see the whole comic book story version. We see the whole political version and everything, yo.
Sorry for my sound.
What's that?
My phone is gonna die, so I have to switch to AirPods and take this thing out. So my sound might be a little weak later, but anyway.
I had a little crisis. If you go back like 2 or 3 minutes when you didn't see me on camera, it's because my fucking laptop was about to die.
Right.
My charger was fucked up. I'm like switching plugs. I'm like, please.
I was pretty sure. I was pretty sure you were gonna say you shit your pants. I'm so glad you said computer was gonna die.
No,
I wasn't gonna say I shit my pants. Yeah, definitely.
Definitely my computer dying.
Shout out to Sean looking like the Martin Lawrence character from Blue Streak. Jeez. You look good, brother.
Jeez. I didn't think we were gonna be roasting people. It's the end of the year. I was like,
listen.
It's what happens when we get together.
I stepped in the room.
I will roast him until I pop my collar again. I will roast him until I get to pop his collar.
Bro.
I will roast him for life.
It's this year, bro.
Oh Lord.
We popping back flaps.
Wait, backflaps, is that the bra or the actual back flap?
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not agree. Women, I do not condone.
I do not condone anything that Sean says. I respect women, and I will not be strapping anything.
Bro, 2021, Roger, 2021 is Our Lives Matter.
You're going right into it.
Yo. Here we go.
Look at
Here we go.
Black people, police.
Here we go.
Whoever, yo. I don't even know anymore, bro. Corona lives matter. I don't even know anymore, bro.
Here we go.
COVID 2021. You see the COVID 21?
Yeah, the mutated. Yeah. We knew that was gonna happen, though, Sean. We knew that was gonna happen.
We up on the Matrix, bro.
Yeah, Sean. So what's your next one? What's your next movie? What else you got?
Coming, bro.
Yo, Joe, you guys have a lot of fun doing this edit. Let me tell you. Have fun editing this whole shit.
10 episodes was a lot.
Have fun editing this whole shit. Good luck with that.
I'm like, Dre, yo, get ready, yo.
I'm ready.
I'm right there, yo. I got a truck. We got to load up, pick up Joe. I got Ev. We coming, yo. Rose on his way. Seriously, yo.
This
world's crazy, bro.
Shout out to Sean. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate you, brother.
I love all you guys, bro.
All right. In the
Using
event,
my boy.
this is off topic.
So Sean, wait, real quick. I'm sorry, Joe.
No.
Sean, who did you meet first in the group? What's your introduction into the group?
From the fellas.
Charlie was just on.
I guess I could say Charlie, but then it was Joe.
Sean, did you play football too?
He did, yeah. Same here.
It was you and Joe, honestly, bro. It was close.
You guys all met at the same time.
So Charlie was the first one I met,
and Joe lived in the neighborhood, and we walked home together in 8th grade. So that's how we became friends. Yo.
Sean lived at his where he lived was where we used to catch the bus to go to school in the 6th grade. And Sean went to a different school at the time. And him and Charlie already knew each other. And Charlie, being Charlie, he would talk shit when Sean and his mom and sister get in the car, like Sean, you know, fuck it, whatever Charlie says. And so that was how I first met Sean. But then when he came to our school in the 8th grade, then that, you know, we'd all walk home, and then that was how it started. And then I think right,
that was it, yo. The squad formed up.
Like Transformers.
The rest is history.
That was it.
Joe, do you have a time limit?
Yeah, I got
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
Maybe like another
4
minutes.
Got 4 minutes.
Okay.
Right.
I was wondering.
Yeah.
So can I ask you guys a question? Where did you guys meet Ro? That's what I would like to know. Because I don't remember Ro from Staten Island, so you guys got to fill me in.
But that's like how we met you, Dre. Like, we went to school with you, but then Ro was in the neighborhood, so like.
Gotcha.
So Ro, I met from the neighborhood lived on Brewster Street.
Gotcha.
We just linked up, yo.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I got to be honest. I met Ro through Charlie. Charlie introduced me to everybody in the neighborhood, being the ambassador that he was.
Charlie literally lived next door to me. His house is right here.
Right there.
Really,
oh, wow.
right next door.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hey,
and he had 50 cousins.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So we literally all lived, like I guess you could say I was the last one on Van Duzer, and you just take that all the way down, or however.
We was good guys.
We still all good guys.
Ro and Charlie could have run Brewster. That would have been the block. And we'd have been running Van Duzer, yo.
Van Duzer.
GTA.
I wasn't running shit.
Yeah, I was running laps, bro.
Charles,
oh yeah.
I wasn't running shit.
Yeah, I was running track, running 20-yard sprints.
We was running Grand Street. Remember the video store? Remember video? We used to rent videos.
From Main Street?
You know we should do
video store right by Joe's.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that one was great with the arcade and the one.
That was a spot.
Bro,
they used to let me rent whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
I feel
really.
I had a membership.
Room? You went into the secret room?
No,
that was the only thing I couldn't.
You said you were there.
No, let me backtrack. Not the secret room. The secret room, though. Yeah. But remember that Spanish girl that everybody used to try to talk to in there? Me and her were cool. She used to hook it up. She used to hook up the secret room.
Yeah, Ro knows about that.
Don't tell my dad.
Ro ran the block, yo.
Did you, Ro?
I didn't run.
Rose all day, yo.
I hate him.
Yep. Yeah, I see that. Rose all day. You should get that tatted. So
I hate him.
Bro, Rose all day. Rose all day.
T-shirts are coming out.
There you go.
So guys, can we jump to because we're gonna run out of time. Let's talk about 2021. something that everybody wants to accomplish or see happen in reality. Something that you're close to. Mm-hmm. So I think, if you guys want to rattle off something real quick, let's put it out there. So
I'll start it off. For me, I would say I am year 4 of my 5-year plan. 5 years ago, I watched something where they talked about writing out things that you want to accomplish to actually see it, physically see it. And I wrote these things down, and I pretty much knocked. I wish I had it here. I knocked off everything except for one. And if you look at the list, it was pay my debt, fix my credit, get married, buy a house. I've done all those except the last one, and I'm right on the cusp of it.
Congrats, brother. I thought one of them was anal.
No, right. No, that was the 5 years before.
That's the other list.
That was the list before that.
Good for you. That was good, bro.
But
I feel like that's all our plans, bro.
Yeah.
All our plans is to get big, so we can all fucking chill with each other and relax, yo.
That's one of mine. That's what's on mine.
That's my goal.
Most realistic. I would like to see everybody in person. That's on the chat. Like if we could all get together once, maybe so we can make it it doesn't have to be annual, but somewhere, a tradition.
But it could be.
But just seeing everybody, in the same place, and the group. That's what's been great about the group chat and the Zoom and the podcast is getting to reconnect with you guys, and we're being close. We're all talking, and so I would love for that to happen sometime in 2021, where we could legally get together and be like, hey,
I'm down.
So I definitely want to put that out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
So someone has to get married. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Let's make it happen.
Who's left? I think it's you, Ro.
It's you, Ro.
What's Ro? I'm interested because Ro's always been someone who's one of my friends, but who's always been an inspiration just because you're always chasing.
He is, he's my idol, bro.
So I want to know what
he does shit.
I want to be like Ro.
Like 2021, what would you like to accomplish most?
So I do this other show where I'm a co-host on Thursdays with Ellen, and we do Black films. And so I want that to be the springboard for us. So all it is take for one of us to just fucking pierce through that ceiling, and then we bring it all. Well, my thing, at least, I'm bringing everybody with me. So even when I was with my ex in the Seaport, I always felt I was inclusive with everybody, right? Just like come over, hang out. So
you've always been.
So Sean, be nice. Just remember.
Why I gotta be nice, yo?
You need balance. Sean's right.
Yeah.
You don't have to be the bad guy, right?
Yeah. There's a love in me for Sean, but it's still respect. It's still respect. So I love all you guys. Some more than others. You know who you are.
That's the next episode. That's another list. Rank your friends from
your top 10.
I still love you at some level.
I mean, Dre, you were in the middle, but now because of the colors in your room, I want to feel that power too. So
it compels me.
Dre's in the zone right now. Don't mess with Dre, yo. Dre's locked in the Matrix, yo.
Segue into Wonder Woman understanding that he wanted that power, right? And again, the power you have. That's what I'm saying. It was deep. It was deep messaging. It was deep messaging. Deep messaging in Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman 2 was deep messaging. Check it out. Haters gonna hate. If you watch it for free, what does it matter?
It's a good movie.
It still matters to me because my time isn't free.
No. What are you talking?
The time I waste watching that, I could have been either doing something productive for us.
Time, and that's one of my choices. Time is money.
Be realistic.
Time is money.
It's 2020. It's 2020. You got
that's
time.
What I'm saying. We got time.
Make an
you
hour.
Have nothing but time. You have nothing but time.
Time is money.
I gotta go to work tonight. I don't. Prime example. I don't have much more time.
I gotta go with you, yo. not for nothing, yo. I like what you said, Joe. And not for nothing, yo. Like a few years back, I was struggling, and now I'm good. And I feel like I watched how you was. You went to Cali, and you were struggling, and you went back, and you got good now.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm back to that point now. So like in my end, I'm trying to take care of my family now, yo.
There you go. Right. There you go.
Using my fam, bro. So if I'm doing good, yo, trust me, I'm gonna take care of y'all, yo.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers to that.
Except you, bro.
I was trying. I don't have my bottle. I can go downstairs and get it real quick.
If I could pop your collar, bro, you're in.
I told Ro we popping bras this year, yo.
Oh Lord.
Again. I am
we don't know what that means, bro. We don't. Yeah.
Bras. I don't know what it means.
Ro. That like 21, yo. It's our lives matter now, yo. Van Duzen lives matter.
Once again, you guys can all send your hate mail.
Yeah. Did you put the disclaimer? Can you please put the disclaimer at the beginning of this?
Yeah.
I have a lot to lose.
There's a whole bunch of disclaimers. We got to do the photosensitive to people prone seizures.
I just gotta wait till I sober up because I'm gonna be like all thoughts and views expressed those of Andre.
A ticker on the bottom is great. A ticker on the bottom would be
the entire show.
Every time someone says something like this.
2021.
No. This when Sean speaks.
Yeah, this is Sean. Yeah, just put that up. Yeah.
Lots of views expressed.
Hey, real quickly, does anybody have a favorite viral video?
Oh, wait a minute. I had.
Oh, you haven't. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm waiting my turn. I'm waiting patiently. No.
You got 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes.
Like you, Joe. I guess when we get to that age, we do have stuff on our list. So one thing on my list that I do want to finish up, I want to do one more app, even if it doesn't do well or whatever, but there's this one I just want to get it finished because I already started it. So if it,
I have an idea for an app, by the way. Hit me up.
Talk. Yeah, we'll talk. So
I'm here for you, Dre.
I want to get yes. I know you got me. You always got me. Thank you for that.
I'm here to grind your gears.
Shout out to grind your gears. So I'm gonna do one more app and then probably property. I don't know what property yet, but I definitely want to do a second property just to bring in like second income. So I don't know, but now Jersey legalized weed. I mean, we don't know what we want to do.
Jersey, you just legalized weed. So I'm not doing anything.
No. What I mean is, I don't know if we want to go to like real estate.
Where's the horn for that, Joe? Where's the horn?
I don't know about that. Yo.
No, if we don't want to
do everything.
You got the red all around.
I'm going to smoke so much weed.
This is my
literally will not do anything else.
He's like, yo, you want to be in the gang, yo?
No, I mean like growing either opening up business, cultivating. I don't know if we want to do something like that. Or
no one wants to be in a gang.
I got you. That's something you really got to do your research straight just because of a lot of the gray laws between the legalities.
We did read into and federal.
I know how
we did read a lot into that, and we did.
Dre's the nerd in the bunch, yo.
So Dre, all you have to do is join Sean's gang and you will make millions.
No. With Terrell and do some missions.
Grove Street.
You can go the other route
where I'll meet up with Lamar, steal some cars, and bring it back to Terrell.
Walking like this.
Exactly.
I don't do that no more, yo. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't do drugs.
I'm a good guy, yo.
You're literally on screen doing drugs on this episode.
Literally.
I'm essential now.
Did you say
I don't know after this podcast. I don't know after this podcast.
I love Sean. I love
essential
you have to be on more episodes because
I'm essential. I'm a good guy now.
I believe you, Sean. I'm here.
That's going to be the name of the episode, by the way. The Essential Podcast.
Yes. We're all essential.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. That's
We're all essential. Our lives are essential.
We work hard and take care of the life.
But even this group
not
is essential.
our life. We take care of the life.
This whole group is essential. Like people that you grew up with is essential. It keeps you grounded.
I don't know how I would have made it through this far through COVID without this.
All right.
You know,
I got a story for y'all.
The podcast.
It was a literally story. Being we're talking about essential, right? So when I started working at the COVID site for the testing, I used to get on the bus and put my Metro card in. And before I put it in, the bus driver would be like, "No, get on." You know, you see my uniform and shit on, let me on. So I'm like, "All right, I'm good now." So the other day, it was like 2 days ago, I get on the bus and at my house, and I had to change in my pocket, but I'm like, you know, I felt like I had the benefit of getting on for free now because they did it all the fucking time already.
Because they
so I get on,
you.
And the Puerto Rican dude, bus driver, whatever, not sounding racist or whatever, but Puerto Rican guy.
Puerto Rican.
But you did.
He was Puerto Rican because I heard how he sounded. He was Puerto Rican. And he's like, "Oh, hey, Poppy. Oh, you're not going to pay? You know, you don't want to get caught." He's like, "And your security?" Because I had my badge on and shit. But I had my food in my pocket there, in my hand, in the bag. So I'm like, should I even put the change in the pocket right in the fare right now? And I was like, nah, yo. I didn't even answer him. Honestly, yo. I didn't even answer him. I'm like, the other guys let me on for free. So why are you even talking shit to me right now, bro?
So you
said
driving
the bus. It's not bothering you if I don't pay or not. And not for nothing. Joe, you're a Staten Islander for life, even though you're in Cali. You know how we run the fair over here. People jump. You don't even know how they jump the
Y'all talk about me being Staten Island?
They jump the fair. Can I get some acknowledgement towards that?
No, listen, I'm not gonna lie.
I the fare and I pay the fare, man.
I used to pay 25 cents when the fare was 50 cents at the ferry. If you go all the way to the right,
Joe, I feel bad when I don't pay the fare, bro. I get on, I'm like, damn, I feel like I did something bad, yo.
You did. You didn't pay.
And I sit down and I see all these little hood people get on the bus, and I'm like, they look at them, they're like, hi, with their strollers and their dogs or whatever, yo. Get on the bus with a groceries. Don't even pay, yo. And I feel bad because I don't want to pay. And when I get on the bus from my house to my job now, it's basically like 3 minutes. I could walk to the next bus. I could walk to the 52 and get to the bus to my job. But sometimes the 46 be right there, and I'm like, let me hop on the bus for 2 minutes, get down the hill. I'm not gonna pay $3 to get down the hill for 2 minutes, yo. I could walk down the hill. That's why.
That's probably what the bus driver is thinking.
That was my argument, bro. That was my argument.
Is that a transfer?
When he said that comment towards me when I got on the bus, and mind you, it was like 5:30 in the morning, yo. I'm getting my ass up 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work to take care of people that want to get tested for this fucking virus shit that's going out.
So I take it back. MTA people, you are heroes.
We are.
Listen to me. If you work for the MTA, you are a hero. If you have to deal with this.
Real quick. I thought that story was gonna go left.
I feel like
I'm kind of glad it ended right where it ended. I really thought it was gonna go like he's gonna admit to something.
So Sean, your problem wasn't having to pay the fare. It was the fact that he was making a comment that you should be paying the fare.
Yeah, and then after the fact.
And that he was Puerto Rican.
That comment.
Puerto Rican.
I was getting on the bus prior to that for feeling like I'm essential. You know, I walk on the bus, I put my Metro card. No, go ahead, get on. You're good right now, bro. But then I get on the bus right now, I'm like, oh, you need to pay, yo. You don't want to get caught. Get caught by who, yo? The police? What are they gonna say? Give me a ticket?
I mean, Sean, that's life though. You think you're essential at 1 minute, and then someone checks you in a second. Someone checks you in a second, like, yo, you can't get on here, Poppy. Yeah, you can't get on here, Poppy.
That's why I didn't say nothing. And not for nothing, when I got off the bus, Dre, when I got off the bus and I got on the 52, all the change in my pocket, I threw in the fucking change thing. It was more than $2.75 or whatever the bus fare is up here now. It was like $3.50. I threw in the change.
But you still didn't pay the first time.
You paid a ride and a half.
You didn't pay the first one though. So you're trying to off balance the karma. I'm guessing that's in your head.
I didn't expect him to say that.
But you should though, because you should. You're not essential. You're nobody, Sean.
You're right.
Ooh,
but
and that's I don't mean to say it like relax, bro. I didn't mean to say it like that. But you can't feel. And a lot of people that I work with think they're entitled.
All I'm saying is, Dre.
It's a sense of entitlement. You're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
You're absolutely right, Dre. And that's why I used to feel bad. I used to get on the bus sometimes, and I used to put the Metro card in, and they'd be like, "Nah, get on, forget about it."
So they built up this sense of entitlement, and then they like took it away from you.
Exactly, and that's life. That is politics, man. That is life, bro. And that's the key to life. And
that's why you gotta take everything with a grain of salt. If they make you feel entitled one day, cool. But don't expect that shit the next day.
That was my whole little comment. That's why I brought it up.
No, that's a good comment. That's good. I hope someone watches this and they learn they can't be entitled.
He didn't give me a chance to put the change in the thing, you know. Yeah. And then I was like, all right, whatever, yo. I'm getting the bus in like a minute, yo.
Listen, it's the same thing with 2021. We can't be entitled and think just because the number changes, things are gonna get better.
Yeah, everyone's
gotta work hard to bust your ass and make 2021 change.
Woke again. That's what we do here. Woken up woke. You know what? Actually, we need on the show a woken up woke thing that comes in with a voice or something like woken up woke, and that woke. When someone hits, or just that, or just
I'm literally taking that. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah. Put that in it. We need that. All
right, gonna be our I'm rich biatch.
Okay. And that was one of my series from 2020. Did you guys get to watch Woke? Did you guys get to watch Woke on Amazon?
Ben Woke,
No.
Yeah, go check out Woke, yo.
What is that?
Oh, with what's his name? Yeah, I want to see.
Watch. He gets woke in that show. And
let me ask a question. Sorry. I know we have limited time. Joe's got to go. We got to do everything. I watched the Van Diesel movie with the blood something. Okay. So if you like that better than you like Wonder Woman, you should kill yourself. Okay? If you like that movie better than like Wonder Woman, fucking kill yourself. Yes. Because you're living vicariously through fucking Van Diesel shit. But otherwise, it's a fucking awful movie. Lamar was great to good at, but that movie was fucking awful. Really? So I watched so bad. Sean, you watching Wonder Woman 2 or you watching Bloodsport? Whatever that shit is.
If I had to pick,
he had to think about it, and they're both free. Which one you taking? Which one you taking?
It'd probably be Wonder Woman.
Exactly.
You guys are crazy.
Interesting.
I haven't seen that one.
You can't go wrong with Vin Diesel.
Wonder Woman is like it's like a family film.
Please see it, Dre. Don't.
I'm gonna go check it out. I'll stream it.
You see Wonder Woman '84, yo.
Really?
It's so
bad. All right.
Bro, what were you doing?
So bad.
I'll just read the synopsis about it. I won't even waste my time.
I enjoyed it more. I liked it.
Hey, bro, what were you doing in 1984, man?
He was being 7.
Coke off somebody's butt cheeks.
That's what I was
doing. No.
How old are you, Ro? How old are you?
Bro,
how old are you?
What are you talking about, Dre?
I know that for a fact, but
I was 4 in 1984.
I know, so was I.
Off of somebody's butt.
So was I. Yeah, that's what I'm like. How old were you?
I matured earlier.
Around that time, bro.
Real talk.
Life in Staten Island.
Evan Rose OGs in the group, bro.
Hold on. Let Ro talk.
You were saying if I was in 1984, what would I be doing?
No.
How old was I in 1984? That's different. Again, I don't condone drugs or doing that off the girl's butt cheeks. But if I was in 1984, had money, I would be snorting coke off someone's butt cheeks. That's what I'd be doing.
I'm glad you cleared it up before and said girl's butt cheeks, but then you said someone's butt cheeks at the end. So
so we don't know.
All right, we gotta go.
We gotta go. Oh wait, real quickly, does anybody have like a favorite meme or viral video?
Yes, that Twisted Tea meme. Yo, that's all. I
way to finish up the year.
Yeah, I sell Twisted Tea, and yo, that shit is hilarious.
My favorite was the Malcolm X with the looking out the window.
That was
Yeah.
great. That was great.
They show a picture of Malcolm X with his gun.
Yeah,
that was
it's
was
messed up and it's
hilarious.
deep at the same time. It's like
yeah.
And people in Brooklyn right now are walking around with Twisted Tea cans in their holsters. Like it's great to be alive. It's a great time to be alive.
The pizza dude came to my job and he had the pizza boxes holding side.
Oh yeah, that was
classic.
That reminds me of
that's 2020.
I wish I got like 2 seconds early to get the whole viral video, but I did
put it up on the Woken Up Instagram,
and
it immediately went like it just rocketed to like 2,000 views right away.
It don't even matter, bro. We blew up already, yo, because your beat blew up, and now we on the map.
Let's talk about
congrats on that. Congrats on that.
Yeah, that was big.
Thank you.
Because he's all over the map. I wish you'd give you a cent for every time he's on. I'm sorry, brother. But I wish you get a cent. Not even a dollar.
Coming. It's coming. There's something that's definitely coming from behind the scenes I've been working on. So,
but Ev, just let you know. Anytime I'm like, yo, I know that guy that does that. So if that's
I do it every time.
If that makes you sleep at night, just let you know. I talk about you all the time.
Whether I get this face or not.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. I still tell them.
And I give
my boy made that. And like,
I tell your Instagram, everything.
Believe.
It makes me proud. If that makes you sleep at night.
Thank you, fellas. Thank you.
I will show you the way.
Thank you all, and for Joe was literally there from conception. Like when I said I'm going to make a beat of that,
really.
To now, it's just crazy. Like,
and how many years? 10 years?
Yeah,
like 10 years
later.
That shit is insane to me.
I made the beat in 2002, so it's been 18 years.
Almost 18 years.
Yeah.
Like who would have thought? Like, all right, 18 years from now, this is gonna blow up.
Yeah, and the thing is, we always like we've all listened to so many of Ev's beats.
20 years later,
we said it when Ev did it. It was like, man, you got one here. Like,
fucking sit in his room, and fucking write to Jay-Z beats, and then Joe met Ev, and then me and Joe and Ev started writing songs. Yo, they taught me how to make music. Honestly, yo. So in the end, our time is coming, fellas.
It's crazy that 2020 would bring that.
But in the end,
we're
gonna get our 15 minutes, fellas.
And if everybody works at it, I really believe in what we're doing with the podcast. That's
album coming soon, yo.
I'll hit you up on that app. We got it. Just keep doing stuff. Everybody just keep doing
everybody keep being creative.
Be creative.
Maybe we end the podcast. We'll play a Porno King song at the end.
There you go.
Writing raunchy, ratchet
instrumental,
rap
please.
from the beginning, yo. They don't even want to hear our rap.
Ro, you got something to say, Ro?
Sean, can I add one thing? Sean, give me 1 second, Sean.
Yes.
Give me 1 second. All right. So I listened to a TED Talk yesterday. I was walking, and they talked about memory and how athletes, perform. They thought the theory of muscle memory. There's actually no such thing as muscle memory. What happens is I forget the name of what happens in our body, but that remembers certain things. So it takes 40 to 60 hours a week of us doing repetitions of certain things for us to build so we become stronger in whatever we're doing, right? So I thought about that. It blew my mind away. I remember we talked about the comedian, like talking about that. Hey, like as a comedian, I'm doing 40 hours a week. So so again, I know it's tough and I know we have our jobs to do, but I'm like, shit, I've been doing 9-hour days, 10-hour days. Where can I fit out of a week those extra 40? If I could just get 40 hours of doing this. Right. And so, or whatever you want to do, whatever it is you want to do, but adding those extra hours in do go a long way. So when we come on the show, everybody looks professional right now. And we all, no, seriously.
But, except for me, I got kids like that. So,
I mean, you got your first show. It's your first show. But
Krypton right now.
In a sauna, he's in a sauna right now. He's melting.
You know what's sad? I'm like, yo, it's gonna look so cool. I'm gonna put the lights on. I got the shit in the background, and then roast.
Bro, that's what I thought about this bright ass fucking light. I have the sun on my face. It's making me sweat.
Keep
Yeah,
them
know your,
yo.
know your lights. Know your light.
Yeah,
My first.
I know
Unless
never
it's
again. I know never again.
Dre, Dre, that lighting is only cool unless there's ladies behind you.
Behind you,
That's the
or in
only
a club.
time. Again, club or ladies behind you, you are good to go. Lighting, you can do whatever the hell you want. If you don't have those things behind you, it's suspect. So anyway,
I see
just
Dre.
thank you.
Dre, my first.
Put the time in.
I'm with you, Dre. My first few episodes was like this. Literally, you can see the colors change throughout the whole episode. I'm trying to find the right one. I'm like, no, this isn't right. This isn't right.
The mood light. All right. The spirits are changing.
Now I just leave it on sun. That's why I'm sweating half that.
Yeah, me too. I got no air down here, bro.
Put the lights on melt.
Hey, the show. I don't know. I lost 5 pounds. It's great.
It doesn't matter. I lost 5 pounds. It's great.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
All right, fellas, man. Episode 10.
Gentlemen.
End of 2020.
Cheers.
New Year's Eve.
Merry New Year,
motherfuckers.
Merry New Year. Cheers, bitches.
Cheers.
Love y'all guys, yo.
Happy New Year's, fellas.
You're listening to the Woken Up Woken Podcast.